Hey Polish fans, it's Caroline again, and welcome to part 2 of my large mystery box of nail polish that I'm unboxing. If you missed that first part of the video, I'll post that up there in the cards. That way you can check out the 39 polishes that I got in that first video. Also, if you're new, hi, my name is Caroline, and I love nail polish, as you can see, and I bought a whole lot of it. I am in the middle of unboxing what I think she said was going to be about 100 nail polishes, so I'm really excited to see what else we got in here. So let's go ahead and dig in. All right, first one, ooh, is another pretty beautiful unlimited. I got quite a few of these in that first video. This one is called Almost Made It to PPU Volume 3. She actually released quite a lot of these, Almost Made It to PPU polishes, and I don't think I have this one. At least I don't think so. I'll have to double check. But this one is really beautiful. What was this one called? This one is a Red Carpet Prototype number 2. I don't think I have this, but I'll have to double check. I do have a number of the prototypes from the PPU Almost Made It to PPU collections that she had, but this is a really beautiful shade of blue. It is loaded with flakies and it's loaded with hollow. It's really gorgeous. Cannot wait to see how this one is going to swatch. I will say it's probably going to be on the shearer side because it is so full of goodies, but look at that. That is gorgeous. So if I don't have it, I'll be happy to add it to my collection, but that is a really pretty polish by Pretty Beautiful Unlimited, and that was Red Carpet Prototype number 2. Next one, ooh, we've got another nail hoot. This one is called Genesis Hollowed. Ooh, see, I don't think I ever actually got her Genesis polish. So I definitely don't have the hollowed version of it. This is very beautiful. This is what I would almost call a seafoam green, sort of a mint, but definitely leaning a bit more on the dusty side than a true mint color. And of course it's hollowed. There's a whole lot of hollow in here, and I want to say I see like pink shimmer. Really beautiful polish, and another one that I don't have. Video number 1 had a whole lot of polishes that I unboxed that I didn't have, so that was really awesome. So this one again was Nail Hoot Genesis Hollowed. Next up, ooh, we've got a bright pink and another one from Savvy Chic. This was another brand that I think is new to me. I did unbox one from video number 1, and I haven't heard of this before, so if you have, let me know down below. But this one is called Rotonite, and this is a bright but rich tone of pink. And if you are not new to my channel, you'll know that this is sort of one of those shades of pink that has really grown on me over the last year, especially this past summer. So I definitely will be happy to add this to my collection and see how it compares to some of the other pinks. But as a non-pink lover up until this point, it's probably going to be fairly unique to my collection, even in a basic cream formula, because like I said, I hadn't previously, prior to this year, been that into pink. So really nice pink, sort of like a mix between a rose and a Barbie pink, but another one I don't have, so that was Savvy Chic's Rotonite. Next up, we've got another pink. This one is from Lollipop Posse Lacquer. This one is called Lollipop. Is this one just called Lollipop? I think it's just, it has a lollipop sticker on the bottom of it. I'm not really sure if that's the name. I'll have to look into that. But this is, again, sort of in that shade of pink that I really do like. Sort of like maybe a deep orchid pink. This one has holographic glitter in it, as well as some very fine particled red or pink glitter in there, as well as some blue shimmer. This is very beautiful, and I do really like pinks that have blue components in them. I think they complement each other very well. So this one is one that I'm actually pretty excited about to add to my collection. So that was Lollipop Posse Lacquer. Lollipop, for lack of a better name for that one. Next up, we've got one from Twisting Nether. This one is called Welcome to the Dark Moon Fair. This is beautiful. This is another of her flaky bombs, and this time it's in, I would say, sort of like a deep charcoal gray base. You've got a rainbow of iridescent flakies. I think I see a bit of scattered holographic in here as well, possibly some shimmer. Oh, that might be just the holographic. Nope, I see shimmer. So this one has a number of beautiful components in it. There's a warm glow of some of those flakies. Yeah, that hollow in here is really beautiful. I don't know how much of that is going to be coming across on camera other than maybe like a small speckled look, but you can sort of see the small glimmers of it. In person, it's very, very beautiful. And another polish that I don't have yet. So that one was by Twisting Another Lacquer, and that was Welcome to the Dark Moon Fair. Next up, we've got one from 1850 Artisan Polish. This one is called Contrary Lilac. This came out in HHC September 2020. Ooh, this is a beautiful polish. Sort of metallic-y. You've got some speckled effects in here from, I can't tell if it's like a little bit of a glitter or if it is a flaky, a very small flaky. But this is a lovely shade and very interesting, and another one that I don't have yet. It sort of is a lilac shade like the name would suggest, but I almost see sort of a rose gold effect going on as well. And then those little flecks that I'm seeing in it seem to be micro holographic. So very beautiful components in here and very unique to my collection. So excited to add that one. That is 1850 Contrary Lilac. Up next, ooh, we've got another one from Glam Polish. This is Tanned and Tipsy. And it's another beautiful purple polish. This is a nice juicy tone of purple, and it is absolutely chock full of these beautiful iridescent flakies, and they shift from this beautiful electric green to, I see blue, and on camera I'm seeing gold, but I'm not seeing the gold in person. My lighting is definitely favoring the bright green in person. But I'm also seeing other effects in here, so possibly another scattered holographic in here. And towards the edges of the bottle, I am seeing a bit of pink, and I'm not sure what component that's coming into play from, but a beautiful combination and another that I don't have yet. So that was Glam Polish, Tanned and Tipsy. Next up, we've got one from Turtle Tootsies. This is Cheers to 5 Years. This must be another one from their 5-year anniversary. In part 1, I already got another of those polishes, and it was amazing. This one is a sort of blue to purple variation of that type of polish. You've got a multi-chrome and a bunch of hollow. Look at that hollow. That is beautiful. This is really gorgeous. I'm loving all of the colors I'm seeing. I'm mainly seeing like a deepened teal towards the face of the bottle, but towards the edges I'm seeing a little bit of purple that's leading into orange, and then a little bit of like a golden green towards the very edge of the bottle. Not sure how much of that is gonna come across on camera, but very beautiful polish, and another that I don't have yet. So that was Turtle Tootsies, Cheers to 5 Years. Ooh, we've got another one from Nail Hoot. This one is called Peanut Butter Jelly Time. Do I have this one? The name sounds familiar, but I don't know why. It could just be the song from Family Guy for all I know. But this is a really beautiful polish. This is sort of like a periwinkle shade. I see blue, but also a bit on the purple side. It is absolutely loaded with holographic glitter. And I see pink shimmer in here. And I want to say I also see possibly like a matte glitter in here as well. Yeah, I think I see a matte glitter in here. So beautiful combination. I will see, I might have to see about putting this one in my winter rack because it's really beautiful, very icy and wintry to me. So that one is Nail Hoot, and that was Peanut Butter Jelly Time. Ooh, we've got another Glam Polish. This one is called Angel in the Snow. Ooh, another white polish. So you may have heard me say in the past few videos that white is another one of those polishes that has only recently grown on me, sort of in the same vein as the brighter pinks. So I don't really have a lot of this type of polish in my collection. This one seems to be sort of like an off-white. You've got scattered holographic glitter in there, and then a shimmer that shifts between red and green and gold. So very beautiful combination. This one should look really nice on the nail and be fairly unique to my collection as well, since I haven't collected this type of polish prior to just now. Ooh, and look at that. That shimmer is really beautiful. So another one I don't have yet. That was Glam Polishes, Angel in the Snow. Next up, we've got one by Chromatic Nails. This is Not a Lady. So this one seems to be sort of like a smoky charcoal base loaded with some maybe multichrome or duochrome shimmer. I mostly see sort of a rosy purpley tone, but I do see some bronze and maybe even green towards the edges of the bottle. I'll have to give this one a swatch on the nail and see if I like this particular mixture and if I have anything like it. But it's a very pretty polish and one that I don't have, so that was Chromatic Nails, Not a Lady. Next up, we've got one from Louise. Ooh, this is another new to me brand. I have seen this swatched before on some other people's nail polish channels, but it's not a brand that I've purchased from before, so this will be the first in my collection. And this one is called Top of the Morning, and this is a very fun topper polish. I like this one. So you've got a little bit of holographic in here. I see gold, and I see like a antique gold sheer flaky maybe. That's very pretty. Now gold also is not one of my favorites, but when you mix it in this type of a thing where you can put it as a topper over other things, other polishes and other colors, I really like this. Yeah, see all of those beautiful flakes. Very beautiful. And again, one I don't have yet, so happy to add that one to my collection. And that was by Louise, Top of the Morning. Next up, we've got one by Lacquered Up. Ooh, or maybe it's Lacquered UP. I think it's Lacquered UP or Lacquered Up. I don't know. But this one is called Sexy Santa, and this is a red polish. Now, red is also one of those colors that is slowly growing on me in certain shades. Burgundies and Merlots and wine colors have been a favorite of mine for many, many years, but true reds are just not one that I feel. I don't know if I feel like it doesn't suit my skin tone or if I'm just not brave enough to wear it. It seems like a very femme fatale color to wear. Does that make sense to anybody else? I'm an introvert and a bit shy, so if that tells you anything. But this is a really pretty shade of red. I will have to give it a try. I've been trying to push myself with the reds, although I still have yet to actually wear any of the reds that I've put out. None anyways that fall into a true red, but this one is a bright sort of a deep appley red. You've got holographic glitter in probably silver and gold, and maybe a pink component in there that I'm seeing right there. So it's possible that I might like this. I will definitely be giving it a try. This is a brand that I've gotten a few from through Polish Pickup before. We'll have to see if I like it, but that was Lacquered UP, Sexy Santa. And we've got another by Louise. Ooh, this is beautiful. This one is called Over the Rainbow. Look at this color. Wow. So this is a beautiful, like deep sky blue. It is positively loaded with flakies and shimmer and hollow. This is gorgeous. Mainly what I'm seeing on the shimmer side is the glass fleck that's sort of like a golden green, but I can see some multi-chrome flakies in there and a twinkling of hollow. So this is a very fun polish, very beautiful and fairly unique to my collection. I don't think I can think of any offhand that would be just like this. And again, I don't have any from this brand, so this is new to my collection. So that again was by Louise, and this one was Over the Rainbow. Next up, oh my, this is by Nail Hoot. This one is called I Totally Paused. This must be from a Clueless collection. This came out in HHC in April 2021. And this is a beautiful sort of like chartreusey yellow green, full of holographic glitter. And I think I see matte glitter in there, some shimmer. This has a lot going on. Now, yellows are also one of those shades that I have only sort of recently started to delve into, and very, very sparingly. This, however, does lean a little bit on the green side, so I might like this for a fun summer shade. And it's got a beautiful glitter combination, so I'll definitely be giving this one a try. And it's from Clueless, so it sort of speaks to me on that level as well. But that one was from Nail Hoot. I Totally Paused. Next up, ooh, we've got another from Jen and Berries. This one, oh, this one doesn't have a label. Uh-oh. Nope, no label. So I'm not sure what the name of this one might be, but this is right up my alley. This is a beautiful sort of off-white Crelly full of these multi-chrome flakies in a beautiful sort of crushed size, and I see at least two different kinds of shimmer in here. One that's blue, whoa, totally out of focus. One of the shimmers is a bit on the blue side, the other might be a silver. But this is very reminiscent of one of my all-time favorites that I mention all the time. If you are a regular on my channel, you're probably sick and tired of hearing me talk about it already. But it is by Stella Chroma, Who is the Drizzle, and it is this type of polish in the same family. Not a dupe, but this type of family where it is a Crelly loaded with these crushed multichrome flakies, and I absolutely adore it. So I can definitely see this being something that I will love and wear. This one, again, I don't know the name of, but it is by Jen and Berries, and very excited to add that to my collection. Next up, we've got one by My Darling. So I'm not sure if the brand name is My Darling or My Darling Curios, but it seems to be named the Summer of 95. This one, to be perfectly honest, I probably won't keep this one. It just isn't my jam. Although I will have to see if it looks decent swatched as a topper over some other colors, but it's sort of this nude pink sheer polish, and it's got these purple metallic shards, teal matte glitters in there, and some teal metallic flakies. It's also got a bunch of like golden shimmer in it. Who knows? I mean, maybe this could look pretty decent on the nail. Maybe I'll have to swatch it over a visible nail line blurring base coat and see if I like it. But offhand, I just don't know that this will look very good against my skin tone. But fun combination, definitely unique. That again was by My Darling, Summer of 95. Next up, we've got one by Anchor and Heart. This one is called Wherever I'm With You. This is lovely. This is sort of a berry leaning purple, and it's a Crelly with these multichrome flakies, some beautiful shimmer. This is another one I'm pretty sure I'm gonna really like. It sort of falls into the same category as Who is the Drizzle, except obviously a different color of the base, but it's got those crushed up multichrome flakies that I really like, and that shimmer component is really beautiful. I will definitely be curious to see how this one swatches, but so far, really liking what I'm seeing. That is really gorgeous by Anchor and Heart, and that was Wherever I'm With You. Next up, we've got one from Trio Lacquer, and this one is called Illidan. Ooh, I think this is one that I already got. I think this is a thermal, from a thermal from Polished Gamers Box, January 2020. Pretty sure I got this one, but I thought this one was super unique. This is a deep sort of aubergine purple when cold. I don't remember what it turns to when warm, but look at those beautiful green holographic glitters. The bottle definitely needs a good shake, but this is such a unique polish. So very happy to have this in my collection. I don't know that I will need a backup bottle of it necessarily, but we'll see. So that was Trio Lacquer's Illidan. Next up, we've got one by Oh My Jewels. This is another brand that I've not heard of. This one is called Mermaid Tails. It is a very beautiful polish though. This is an oceany blue-green, and it's got some pink speckles in there, sort of like a glass flex sized component. Maybe it's in two different sizes, but very beautiful polish. And again, another new to me brand. So that was Oh My Jewels, and that was called Mermaid Tails. All right, next up we've got another by Turtle Tootsies. This one is called Chili from HHC September 2020. And this is another one that I don't have yet, and actually a color I'm pretty excited about. This is a very rich, deep cranberry, which is the shade of red that I already really like. And look at this beautiful combination. There is a lot of glitter going on. There is a lot of shimmer and flakies and hollow. Beautiful combination. That hollow is really spectacular, and I'm really liking the shade of this sort of golden sheer flaky that's in there. And it's another one that's completely freaking my camera out, but all of those beautiful gold flakies right there are that sheer kind, and I really like how that looks in here. So really excited to try this one. This one could make it into the winter rack depending on what colors I want to pull for that, but this one is beautiful. So that was Turtle Tootsies. Chili. Next up, we've got another one from Nail Hoot. This one is called Should You Need Us. This one came out in HHC for February 2021. This is a beautiful sort of what I think of as a Tinkerbell green. So I see a beautiful shimmer in there, mostly gold in person, but on camera I'm seeing a bit of pink. And then you've got a beautiful scattering of holographic in here and another polish that I don't have yet. So beautiful color there. This is actually a shade of green that I do like. It might be sort of a surprise to some people because it is a bit out there for someone who likes their dusty fall shades, but it's one that I do enjoy. So that was Nail Hoot. Should You Need Us. Next up, it looks like we've got another new to me brand. This one says MDC on it. Does anyone know what that stands for? I'll have to look into that and see if I can figure that out, but this one is called Songbird. This is a beautiful cream polish, sort of a light Tiffany box blue. So I do have other colors in that Tiffany box shade, but not this light of a hue, if that makes any sense. So almost leaning pastel, and it's a beautiful color, so I'll have to give that a try. That again was MDC Songbird. Next up, we've got another one by Louise. This one is called Emerald City, and oh my, it fits the name perfectly. This is such a brilliant green, absolutely loaded with glitter and flakies and shimmer. Very beautiful color. I might even be missing a component. Yeah, I think this one has some multi-chrome flakies in it as well. Very beautiful combination. Another one that I don't have yet, so happy to add that one to my collection. I'm getting a lot of these greens. So that was Louise Emerald City. Next up, we've got one by Lacquer is in the Air. This one is called Merc Wood, and this is from Places of Middle Earth, Part 1. This is a lovely shade. This is sort of in that color family of like a mix between a teal and a Tiffany box blue, like a robin's egg blue. So a light teal or a robin's egg blue. Am I making any sense today? I don't know. But this has a beautiful mix of shimmer in it. And I want to say I see two different kinds of shimmer. I'm seeing gold and I'm seeing pink. Very fun combination. And I think I'm even seeing a hollow. So very beautiful polish. And again, another one that I don't have. So that was Lacquer is in the Air, Merc Wood. Next up, we've got one by Color Spectrum Polish. And this one is called Baby's Gotta Do. Baby's gotta do what a baby's gotta do. I'm laughing because I just got this in the last mystery box that I unboxed not that long ago. So now I have two of them, but it is a really beautiful light lilac shade polish, and just look at the beautiful components. It has so much going on. It's got iridescent flakies, it's got a bunch of shimmer, and it's got glitter. It's a very fun polish. It is going to be a bit on the sheer side, so we'll have to see how that works out. I, in all likelihood, don't need 2 bottles of them, but for the moment I do. Again, that was Color Spectrum Polish. Baby's Gotta Do what a baby's gotta do. Next up, we've got one by Sassy Sauce. This one is called Don't Get Your Tinsel in a Tangle. This is a cute polish. I'm really liking this color. You will see this color pop up a lot on my channel because I love this shade with all of the beautiful shimmer components in it. And this one has everything. This has that shimmer component that I really like. It's got flakies and it's got hollow. This is a party in a bottle if ever I did see one. I am seeing in that shimmer a beautiful pink to green, very vibrant, bit of gold at the edges as well. Those flakies, ooh, look at that big one right there. Is that going to come across on camera? Don't be camera shy. There we go. Beautiful, beautiful flakies in this. The flakies in color I'm seeing green and red. Probably more colors as well, but those are the predominant ones that I'm seeing in person. So lovely combination, and that holographic hits this one so beautifully. So that was Sassy Sauce. Don't get your tinsel in a tangle. Next up, we've got a Sassy Cat's Lacquer. And this is another one that doesn't have a label, but look at this beautiful polish. I'm thinking I might actually have this because I think I know when this came out. I think this was a polish pickup topper, and it is gorgeous. So it is a stunning shimmer polish, absolutely loaded with multichrome flakies in here. You've got those sheer gold flakies in here that I really, really like. It's just amazing. So if I have a backup of this now, I'm totally not mad at that. I will have to double check and just make sure that that is the polish that I'm thinking. But that was Sassy Cat's Lacquer, no label. Really beautiful. Next up, we've got another from Pretty Beautiful Unlimited. This one was released in July 2020, and it is called Hope's Flame. This is another sort of shade of pink that I do like, in this sort of a berry toned. I would call this almost like a raspberry, and it is really gorgeous. Hopefully you can see all of the different components that she has in here. It's a beautiful mix. I see scattered hollow, I see flakies. It's beautiful. And their shimmer, as you can see along this edge, there's a warmer sort of red hue, but over here on this side, that shimmer is more of a purple. Really beautiful combination. And again, raspberry is a shade of that pink purple family that I really, really like. So definitely happy to have this one in my collection now. That was Pretty Beautiful Unlimited. Hope's Flame. Next up, we've got another from Nail Hoot, and holy moly, this is beautiful. This one is called Sugar Plum, and it came out in HHC for February of 2020. Wow. This is gorgeous. This is a very beautiful purple holographic. Just wow. Hopefully at least some of that's coming across on camera. I think you can kind of see the flashes of pink because there's also a shimmer in here, but the holographic on here is absolutely beautiful. So really excited to add this one to my collection. I'm pretty sure I don't have it. This one is Nail Hoot's Sugar Plum. Next up we have another by Louise. This one is called Horse of a Different Color. My guess is that this is another one from the Wizard of Oz collection, and another beautiful color. Look at that. This is sort of a lavender shade full of those beautiful golden flakes. And I want to say, does this one have more of those multichrome? No, I think I am seeing some of the multichrome flakies as well. And there's hollow. Beautiful ones for me to try from this brand as a new to me brand. So happy to add that one to my collection as well. That is Louise, Horse of a Different Color. Next up, we've got one by Nail Hoot. This one is Genesis. There you go. Wasn't I just saying, that might have been in part one. I was just saying that I don't have this one yet. So now I do. So this is, I think, one of Nail Hoot's first polishes that they came out with. It's in their core line, and I don't have it yet, so now I do. This is a really beautiful and intriguing color. I would almost say it's like got a murky green base to it. Yeah. Like a green, murky, like swampy green in the best way base to it. Then you've got this multi-chrome shift and hollow glitter. This is beautiful. Cannot wait to try this one. So that was Nail Hoot's Genesis. Next up, we've got one by Flirtin. This one is called Plant and Sip. This is a brand that I've heard of before, and I can't think of where I've seen it. This is a very deep, almost blackened green, and it has some gold glitter in it, maybe some blue or some holographic particles in there as well. I think my collection has quite a bit of this type of polish, a bit on the murky green side. I did get quite a lot of these somewhat early on in my indie polish collecting, so I'll have to see how this compares to some of my other colors, but it is a beautiful shade, and I don't think I have any from this brand just yet, so another new to me brand. So that was by Flirtin, and that was Plant and Sip. And I'll have to see how it swatches, but it looks very beautiful. Next up, another one that I think I'm gonna like. This is by Music City Beauty, who I think changed from Smoky Mountain Lacquer. And this one is When Doves Cry. This one came out in HHC for June 2020. Yep, I'm gonna like this one. This one is very reminiscent of Who is the Drizzle. I know, you guys are probably sick and tired of me saying that polishes or talking about that polish, but this is beautiful. This is more of like a light dove gray, as the name would suggest, but it has those beautiful crushed multichrome flakies that I absolutely love in Who is the Drizzle. There's also a beautiful pink shimmer in here. This is going to be a favorite from this box for sure. Love this combination. Cannot wait to try that one. This one could make a decent polish for winter, but we'll see. That is Music City Beauty, When Doves Cry. Next up, we've got another Jen and Berries. This one is called That's Mrs. Claus to You. And my guess is it came out in a holiday collection. And this is a beautiful red. I know, red. However, it is a rich, deep tone of red that makes me think more along the lines of those burgundy and wine colors that I was talking about. But it is still a red. So we'll have to see how it actually looks on. It actually could be a bit more on the raspberry red side, but either way, what I'm seeing, I'm liking. And it has a beautiful array of holographic particles in here, maybe some shimmer. It's really beautiful. I'm really liking what I'm seeing so far, so we'll have to give this one a try. That was Jen and Berries. That's Mrs. Claus to You. And next one, we've got another glam polish. This is Your Majesty. This is gorgeous. Are you seeing all of that? This is a beautiful rich teal, like bright teal base. It has these electric green flakies in it and a bright pop of like red or pink shimmer in it. Wow. That is amazing. And another one that I don't have, which is surprising considering that Glam is one of my favorite brands. But look at that. Wow. That is a beautiful combination. That shift in that shimmer goes a bit to the gold or green side, depending on the angle. That's lovely. That was Glam Polishes, Your Majesty. Very beautiful. All right, we're going to do one more, and then we're going to break this up into part 3 for the rest of the box. This last one is by Vanessa Molina, and this is called Silver Spoon. This one came out in HHC for September of 2020. Ooh. So my guess is that this is a topper, and it is a beautiful mix of holographic glitter. I'm trying to see if I see any other particles in here, but I think it's a holographic, maybe 2 different kinds of holographic. Am I seeing things? Because I'm seeing blue at some angles, but sometimes that's just the holographic particles. In any case, it's a very beautiful polish. I don't think you can ever have too many holographic toppers, so we'll have to see how that compares to some of the other ones that I have in my collection, but this is another that I don't have yet. So that was Vanessa Molina's Silver Spoon. So there you have it. That was part 2 of this large mystery box of nail polish. Hopefully you enjoyed. Let me know down below which ones were your favorites, or if you knew of any of the brands that I had questions on, names of labels, things like that. I always appreciate you guys' comments and helping me out with those things. If you're new here, make sure to hit that little subscribe button down below. That way you won't miss out on any of my new videos, and I'll see you in part 3.